Hey guys, welcome back. ah. Hey guys, welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be reacting to STORYBOOTH. Basically, if you don't know what STORYBOOTH is, it's basically people that go online do basically people go online and animate their life of what happened to them. Now, I'm gonna just go through some with you guys. First, let's watch what is STORYBOOTH.
Oh my god, we totally jumped off the cliff and had to zoom all the way to shore because the dog chased us all the way to the end.
That's basically STORYBOOTH. So, I'm going to have a look through some. Okay. So the first one we're gonna watch is probably 16 and pregnant, from student to teen mum. Okay, let's start.
When I was 16 years old, that was when I first had my first boyfriend. His name was Aiden. So I met Aiden in school and we were assigned to be chemistry lab partners and we just hit it off. And I thought he was a pretty great guy based on everything we talked about. And we hung around a lot. But sometimes I felt like our relationship was moving a little too fast for me. I came from a very strict Catholic family, so we weren't allowed to do anything intimate or serious until after marriage, which Aiden didn't agree with. Aiden always pressured me to do things I didn't want to. One time we were just sitting around watching TV on my bed while my parents were at work, and I asked him, "Hey, do you want something to eat or drink? Or maybe we could watch another movie because this one's kind of boring." Aiden kind of took the remote and he turned the TV off and he started telling me things that I didn't want to hear, and I just asked him, "Please stop, I'm not ready to do this." Aiden got kind of mad and he said he would leave me if I didn't do what he wanted me to do. So I was faced with a choice that I would regret for the rest of my life. I ended up doing something that I regret with him. Fast forward over a month and a half later maybe, I started feeling different. I was craving a lot of different foods that I usually wouldn't eat, and then I always needed to pee, and sometimes I feel kind of nauseous. And I remember that when I started getting nauseous and more nauseous, I started throwing up every day, I told my best friend, Lily, and she looked at me and she said, "Have you done anything lately?" And I asked, "What do you mean?" And then I remembered that night. I was like, yes, I did. And we went to the pharmacy and we got a pregnancy test, and I took the test. It came positive, and I remember when it came positive, Lily just held me there as I cried. I went through a lot after that day. I was kicked out of my house because I was pregnant. But I learned quite a lesson that you should never be taken advantage of. You should never be pressured in doing anything you don't want to. Today I have my daughter. She is 3 years old and I don't regret having her, but I do regret having her at the time I did. It was much more difficult for me. And right now I am working to get back to school. And always remember, don't do things unless you want to.
Okay, guys, that was actually a really good message. Don't do things that if you don't want to. So, like, if you're being forced to do something that you really don't want to, just say no and leave. You don't need to do it just to keep. So basically, she did it because she wanted to keep her boyfriend. If they're gonna make you do that and force you to do stuff that you don't want to, then just leave them. Go. It doesn't matter. You'll find someone else. So I really liked that one. It was actually a really cool one. And it had a good message. Some mean parents, though, kicking her out because she was pregnant. But I guess you shouldn't be pregnant at 16. And they had a relation. And she just ignored that. So yeah, moral of the story, just leave if you don't want to do something. You'll find someone better. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next one. And actually the two on the screen is actually one of them that I wanted to show you. I catfish dating apps to get attention from boys. I've watched this. And actually I've never watched this one that I just watched. Anyway, yeah, so enough talking, let's get straight on.
Musician is the best way to learn, practice, and master
I'll
a
be
musical
back
instrument.
off the ad. Okay, we're back. It's just about to start. Let's go.
So, me and my friend were sitting in the gym, and it was towards the end of 5th grade year. We decided, play a little joke on guys we didn't know. So, we decided to make a fake Kik account and set the profile picture as a girl we didn't know. She was a model. I know nobody really knew her because she wasn't that famous. And a lot of guys started rolling in like, wow, you're gorgeous. Hey, can I get your number? What's your name, beautiful? Things that, guys never said to me. I enjoyed it, So I was like, hey, let's continue doing this. So we continued doing it, just playing jokes throughout the whole school day. And it was time to go home, so we just stopped. And when I got home, I was like, hey, let me make a new account. I can get that attention because I enjoyed the attention that I got when I was there with my friend. So I made the account, and I started talking to guys I didn't know. Started lying about my age, telling them I was 16 or 17 when I was really 13. A couple months later, my mom went through my phone and she caught the messages and she was asking me, why would you do this? You are only 13. You don't need to be doing stuff like this. She yelled at me, rah, rah, rah. I got grounded and my phone got taken away from me. A couple months later, I got my phone back and I promised myself that I wouldn't get back on Kik. Unfortunately, I did get back on Kik and I did catfish still. I did get a lot of graphic messages. They were all very sexual. Some asked how old I was. Of course I lied. I told them I was 17. Then I got caught again in my 9th grade year. My mom fussed at me. She was like, why are you still doing this? This is creepy. You shouldn't be using other pictures of a girl you don't know. I didn't want to tell her the real reason of why I did this. I kept it to myself. And it's sad because I used to get called ugly all the time. And I don't want to cry or anything like that, but I used to get called ugly all the time. It's sad because I used to go through so much when I was younger. So I used to get jealous of my friends because they were so pretty and they had boyfriends and stuff. And I used to wait for so long to find someone who loved me for me. Years later, I realized that you don't have to prove to anybody that you're pretty. You don't need the attention. I mean, you can get the attention from a guy who actually loves you for you, not a guy who wants pictures from you or anything like that. So I stopped towards the end of my 9th grade year. I have high self-confidence, and yeah, that's my story. Thank you.
Okay, guys. That was actually a really good one. Luckily, I paused it because it was about to show Amazon commercial. Okay. Well, that was actually really good. The message in that one was basically, don't catfish. Just wait until someone notices for you. If people call you ugly, just ignore them. Just remember you're pretty, really. Sometimes I get self-harm. Not self-harm. Sometimes I get low confidence of how I look. But I just managed to get on with it and realize I'm me and that's my power. So yeah, I guess that was a really good story as well. Okay, I think we have time for at least one more.
Hello from your new home in paradise. This
Sorry
place
for the
is
adverts, guys.
breathtaking,
I just can't stop them from
but
coming
it
up.
needs a lot of work. A huge thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video.
Okay, guys, sorry, that was just, I watched just one sec, it's gonna like save my data for last time. Okay.
One day when I was in 3rd grade, I decided to sign up to play the viola. Yeah, big mistake. I ended up hating playing that thing. It was uncomfortable, and I hated reading the notes. But at that time, my teacher was nice enough, except for when she would yell at me for not cutting my naturally long nails. Which I get was annoying for her, because in order to sound good, I needed to have short nails. But I really couldn't give a flying cockadoodle pickle about all this viola stuff. So I really wanted to quit, but my mom wouldn't let me for 2 years because she thought I'd be the next Beethoven or something. But in 5th grade, she finally let me. Fast forward to about 8th grade. In my tech class, I had to sit next to some girl who really didn't like me for some reason. Like, she made a poem about me saying, if a brick smacked Jess in the face, the world would be a better place. So some crazy little Shakespeare chick who either wants me dead or wants my face to be as flat as a pancake is sitting next to me. Great. So I was just minding my own business when this snobby McSnobster turns to me and goes, hey Jess, why don't you tell everyone why you quit viola? Because it made me so stressed, I wanted to break it into itty bitty pieces and then strangle myself with its strings until I was unconscious and blue? Why? Yeah, right. You sure it's not because you didn't want to cut your nails? Then that's when my eyes widened. Where did you get that false information? Oh, I asked some girl about you and she told me that. Well, I hate to break it to you, honey, but your friend is a liar. Well, actually, the teacher told her class. How pathetic. And blah, 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 blah. I just kind of zoned this chick out at this point. I was stunned that some 30-something-old teacher would pollute some kid's mind with some stupid lie about another student. I needed to know exactly what this teacher said about me, so I asked some of my old fella viola buddies, and going by what they said, this is what happened. Some girl said, hey, why isn't Jess here? Did she quit or something? And instead of saying something along the lines of, oh, well, that's her private business, this salty teacher told her whole class, oh, the reason Jess quit is because she couldn't cut her nails. So some kids went, ooh, exposed. Others laughed like, yeah, 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 quitter, yeah, 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 yeah. I was mortified that 10-year-old me and my long fingernails made a negative appearance with my name in her class. Like, lady, you are 30. Your school gossiping days are over. At first, I was offended, but then I realized I'm not the 30-year-old wazzbag in this situation gossiping about 10-year-olds. But now, I just wish I could go back to my elementary school and suck up enough courage and confront her and say, hey, I don't appreciate your grown butt spreading a lie about my 10-year-old self and my fingernail length. And then watch the color drain out of her face. A huge thank you to Skip.
I gotta go now, guys. Thank you for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.